I'm Danny. I'm here with Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin.
Oh, we all thought the noise was coming.
Did it not go through?
No. How sad.
Oh, fuck.
And
Okay.
today, we're gonna play some Disco Elysium. This is a game I have heard so much about. So many of my friends say this is one of the most important experiences they have had in a very long time. And I've been absolutely desperate to try it, but I've never got round to it. So, today, we're gonna get round to it. Hey Robin, what's your relationship
Danny.
with Disco Elysium?
So I played it. Actually, I watched our dear friend Dahlia playing it. Basically on release, and thought, "Damn, this game looks good as hell. I should try this for myself." And I did try it, and I started the game, and I didn't get very far. I started another one, and didn't get very far. Then in a feverish state, I started a third character a few months later, and bashed through the entire game in a week. And I had a fantastic time with it. That's my relationship. I think the game is very good. I think it might actually be the best CRPG you can play. That's how I feel about it.
I'm very excited because I don't actually think I've ever played a CRPG before.
You never played a Neverwinter Nights?
Never played a Neverwinter Nights. Never.
Wow.
It's hard to say never played a Neverwinter Nights. Oh, hello, Dominic. I was literally on the fence 5 minutes ago about turning that on, so let me know if you want it on.
It'd be nice to get the polls. It would also be nice to ignore them.
How rude. We would, of course, take all feedback very seriously. If you want me to press something, shout in chat, I'll do it. I'm very impressionable.
I mean, there are some options that I'll tell you because they're very funny. So,
in terms of what I know about Disco Elysium, going into it, the art style is spectacular, unbelievably gorgeous.
absolutely.
I know that this guy's name is Harriet Dubois, which is an unbelievable name. And I know that Kim Kitsuragi is there. And that's all I know about Disco Elysium. Well,
So
I've sort of got negative knowledge from Tumblr, actually, about one of them being a baby girl.
Knowing that he's called Harriet Dubois is a little bit of insider information.
Is it?
We'll get to that.
I think you might have told me that.
Maybe.
About a year ago.
So, we get to build a character.
Yes, we do. We can choose one of 3 presets or build your own.
I know my favorite one, but I'll let you figure it out.
I'm very worried by Sensitive maybe losing his mind. That's scary. I mean, I don't think in a game. So I vaguely know that this is like an investigative game, and like all stats matter, right? There are so many different stat checks in this. I don't think I would particularly want to play a physical character. I'm sure there'll be reasons to do so, but I'm sort of torn between the first two.
I would say we could create our own.
We could create our own.
Because this lets you allocate a bit more granularly. I personally really like having good intellect and good physique. No, good intellect and good motorics.
I was thinking motorics and low physique might be it.
Yeah.
I'm also more tempted to put more into psyche than intellect.
Nope, I got that one wrong. It's psychic and motorics, not intellect.
It's okay.
It's good.
The words are really small on the screen right now. It's hard to tell.
Sorry for getting it wrong.
Do we need a maxed out one? Because this feels kind of there for me, I think.
That's pretty good. I would say punch up. That's a pretty good blend. Yeah, I think you have a pretty good time like that.
I don't think I need that much physique.
Yeah.
I don't got a lot of muscles. The only muscle I got is, well, working out at the library.
Balthazar, if you want to cast Fireball in this game, what you need to do is you need to find a special key item called the gun. Right. So Moving on.
What's going on? So I'm assuming
So-
these are somehow related to. So
Yes.
there are like I
On
said,
the
there are
left
many
side.
many stat checks in this game, right? And each of these are going to affect some of those stat checks.
Yeah. On the left, you'll see the different numbers, and this is
Yes.
saying like what stat you allocate into which thing. That is the maximum that you can level up each skill to, I believe. So you can put 4 points maximum in your psyche skills, 4 points in motorics, but only 1 point is in physique. You can get items to improve your stats otherwise, though. What I will say is that they're all pretty good. They'll all give you like interesting insights. But
This one gives you insight into drug.
yeah. Electrochemistry is very good. Coach physical instrument is very good.
I feel like I quite like the idea of shivers.
So I would not recommend that.
Ah. Okay.
Because we picked physique as our dump stat, we are not going to be able to give.
That's judgmental.
Stop laughing.
No.
Stop it. Grow up.
I'm just laughing because you're already being very judgmental about my choices.
So
are we? Are we actually choosing one skill here that we are going to be incredibly good at?
yeah, it's our signature
Our
skill.
signature
We've pumped
skill,
up a
yeah.
bit more. So I would suggest something from Psyche or something from Motorics. I really like reaction speed. I also quite like authority.
Oh, this is for casting fireball like Balthazar was.
This is casting fire. Yeah.
Oh, that art's really good.
They're so good.
Really
They're all recognizably human, but there's something wrong with all of them. I love it.
Okay. I'm interested in this one as well. So far, I think it's between reaction speed and this one for me. Oh, okay. Posture check.
Posture check. Oh god, you're right.
I'm sitting up properly.
Thanks for subscribing, Snow.
Oh, thank you so much, Snow. Don't worry, I'll start banging later. It'll be when we get back to electrochemistry. I might go for reaction speed.
Sure. Did you want to have a look over the other ones in Psyche real quick? I think it
I
does
just
give you a
did.
bit more detail. Oh yeah. Which one what's Volition do again? That's
Keep your morale up.
sure.
Just
Oh wait,
keep your head up, King.
There's actually more detail in the top right. You see it says overview and info.
Yes.
Yeah, so I like reaction speed because it isn't just like catching something out of the air. It's also being being quick-witted.
I like
well.
the idea that you can be too good at it and cause problems, though. I mean, I like the idea, terrified of the consequences.
Yeah.
That makes... So, do all of these have a potential downside to be your signature skill as well?
They do kind of imply that there's a bit of a downside to them, but I think the downside is that you have to be Harriet Dubois, and he's got a lot going on right now.
He's had a busy day.
Yeah.
I want to go for reaction speed.
Nice. I think this is a good one.
Oh, does that just mean I start with an extra... Oh, I start with an extra point, it can go higher as well?
Yes.
I
I think because
see.
you picked this one as your signature attribute as well, they all got to +5 instead of just +4.
Oh, yeah, the rest of Motorix has gone up. Oh, I see. Does that mean they can go up to 6? That's really high.
Yeah.
Hi, Ashy. We're going to see that smile real soon, I'm sure. Don't worry.
There is nothing.
Expression.
Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
So someone mentioned this in chat before. Is the voice acting quite new to this game?
Ever.
Yes. So I believe the ancient reptilian brain was in the original, but several months ago, maybe closer to years ago, I suppose, at this point.
Sorry, the ancient reptilian brain's very good.
It's fun to hear him say "baby."
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
So you were saying, Robin.
They did have some voice acting. I think all of Kim's lines were voice acted, but they added a bunch more lines to this game. A lot more spoken stuff. They also added a load more side quests as well.
Oh, I see. Dominic said everything is voice acted now, as opposed to just
Yeah.
some things. So I was going to say,
You-
like, I'm surprised because I feel like I've heard clips of Kim speaking for years. Turns out I have.
Yeah, he's always been voice acted. And a lot of the other characters were voice acted. I think they got. I think this is the case. I think we got some of the Chapo Trap House guys into voice a few characters.
You to research.
It was a very particular period of time.
It sure was.
For all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone. Do you really? I wouldn't like it if I told
Oh, I'm immediately very charmed by this.
Why'd you think you had to
So
budget
we are currently having a conversation with our own nervous system.
Yes.
And
Did you not censor yourself?
medulla oblongata, I think.
Poured so much on yourself.
This is a trend that will continue through the rest of the game.
Oh, I thought this. My assumption was this was a very charming introduction.
And apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
So,
So these skills were not voiced in the original. Now they've got this
really?
incredible gravelly tone. Whenever you do a dialogue option, choose a dialogue option, there are like so many invisible dice rolls going on behind the scene, and your different stats will just chime in and give you advice.
do all your
Or
different
mislead
stats
you.
have different voices?
No, it's all the same guy, but the limbic system and ancient reptilian brain are the same voice, are the same person as
Really?
well. Just like really going for it.
Is that the person Dominic just mentioned, the jazz singer from Brixton?
I think so.
Because they're doing an unbelievable job right now.
I would also like to point out quickly the line. It's basically all just evil apes duking it out of a giant ball.
I'm trying to figure out what the question is. Yeah,
Is it-
let's be an optimist.
Looking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this.
How are you feeling today, Robin? Do you want to beat up some apes on a ball?
Face.
You know what? Every day of my life, I am fighting for survival against apes on this goddamn ball.
Then that sounds like something you would like to do.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you.
Alright, so the inner voices and the thought cabinet is a different person to the limbic system and reptilian brain.
Oh, I
that makes
see.
sense.
Oh, that is another thing I know. Your internal collection of business is called your thought cabinet, which is an incredible name.
What a good name.
An undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert.
I was wondering in what way
Longing
disco in the name would
to disco.
end in the game, right? There have been 2 references to disco so far in Disco, you know? The musical style.
You're a champion.
There is a title card drop in this game. It is also missable.
Oh, how bad can we do it? I'm a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
This writing is genuinely really funny.
So funny.
Trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I had got the impression this game was very funny, as well. Like, what I've been told is the writing of this game is very particular in that it's very, very funny, but it's also very real.
Yeah. Alright, first thing we should do now that we've stood up. Save our game.
his pants.
In his pants.
So what I was going to say is, I do know there is theoretically the possibility of us dying in this room. I don't
So
know
because
how
we
or
chose-
why.
Because we chose our physique to be our stat that league at one point, we've got a grand total of 1 health. Uh-oh!
Wait, so you were saying that whole time you were actually there rubbing your hands together?
Absolutely, Danny.
Oh no!
Absolutely. Let's get dressed.
Hi, next time. Hi, sis. Do I get dressed in tapes? Oh, hold tab to highlight. Oh! That's
Yeah.
nice. Pants. I need this for wearing.
Look
Jack-
at that little dot.
The little dot? You mean the one flying around here?
The yellow one, yeah. No, the yellow one there.
You hear it. jingle,
Oh, that's my skills.
flick
Mhm.
pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Maybe I should have put more points into physique. I didn't know there would be health in this game. Disco
You'll
ass
probably be fine.
blazer.
You'll probably be fine.
We'll probably be fine, yeah. God. He's been going at it hard, huh?
I think for multiple days, yes.
I mean,
Is that the shining carpet on the wallpaper there? I think it might be.
it looks similar. Can I not turn that off? Messy. Messy?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, okay, can't turn that off then.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline.
Look in the bottom left real quick.
Wait, has that been like that the whole time?
That's been like that the entire time, yeah.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life,
So,
and even the world
theoretically-
you're in, has drowned in
You
a
could,
sea of
yes. You could go the
blood.
entire game without seeing
This
yourself.
was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge. Of
This
warm
game might be
and
incredible.
It's really funny. Let's see that beautiful
Slowly
face.
Reach your hand
Huh?
to the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. And you
So,
will never
I saw
unbecome.
Inland Empire on the stat selections before. As it was, I can't remember which category it was assigned to. It was assigned to one of them, and people were mentioning it in chat before. Is Inland Empire a skill relating to our internal monologue somehow?
A little bit, yeah. It's the description for it was hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. So it's more just like
Yeah, there is definitely.
you know the
something
bit in Twin Peaks where Cooper starts throwing throwing rocks at a little bottle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Coop is like max in.
There is the
He's that kind of
roastiness,
person.
Then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I want to touch my nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I don't feel like it's ever a good idea just to sort of grab your own tongue.
It's
Wait,
not.
wait.
It's swollen.
Oh no!
I didn't enjoy that.
Please, everyone at home, don't do what Robin just did.
Please, everyone at home, give it a shot.
There he is. Ah, there's that smile. God,
That's a $3 smile.
you are right. The amount of brush stroke you can see in the art for this game is just so beautiful.
It's so striking. I love it.
It's just such an immediately identifiable style.
Is, do you?
I think I'm a superstar. That's nice. God, he's got such a red nose, doesn't he?
Let's do it. Let's be a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression?
I've not heard that line
Why are
read
you
before.
trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I see. We got to commit to the bit, but I also quite like the face is making it itself.
Stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
That's the $3 smile.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oh no. There are some sad answers in here. I think the only one I can truly go with is this.
Yeah, that's accurate, I think.
It's
Also his number 5.
yeah, that's that as well, yeah.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
I assume there's one there, surely.
Swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive for now.
It's one of the hardest checks in the game to stop doing the expression.
So there's a 17% chance that this will work.
Yeah.
It's worth a go, isn't it?
If it's a white check, that means you can just come back later and give it another shot.
It also means that we'll probably not see it. If we click this and we win, does it go away?
No,
Oh, thank God.
because electrochemistry check is different.
It comes from a better place.
That's fair.
The past.
I'm not going to click this yet because I don't know if we want rid of it or not.
This is the game teaching you early on that not all choices should be made.
Are you
I
saying
think
we
the
should get rid
expression's
of the
quite
expression?
I would say that, yes. We should quick save.
I'm gonna feel nothing but tension every time you say that in this room.
Well, we've got to do a really hard skill check now.
I want to look out the window first. I see my tie up there, don't you worry.
Frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is
The effect of that window breaking, I assume that's in his memory, or he is
Yeah, that's what the
deducing
visual
that.
calculus. That's what visual calculus looks like.
That's such a striking effect.
There are
Yeah.
no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy.
Oh, I see. I understand what the dice on the check was for. Like, I've just been trying to figure out exactly what you're trying to tell me because obviously the 17% is an immediately understandable thing, but effectively we had to roll double sixes to turn the expression off. Possible, but
Yeah,
difficult.
Exactly. Boxcars always wins. Snake Eyes always loses.
Congratulations.
Boxcars?
Smashed the window with
2
your
6s.
Is that why is that
Now
called
you can
boxcars?
one.
I
If
don't
you're
know.
lucky, you can still find
Because that's what it's called.
from the outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Because boxcars
guess it's
have
like a-
6 wheels.
Wind gushes in.
Yeah, like a railroad
Toes
car,
come
right?
out from
Like a
the
train
door.
carriage.
Okay,
It's also really fun to say. And if you can figure out where I learned it from,
The Simpsons.
don't at me. It wasn't The Simpsons.
Oh, that was my only guess. On the note of music in this game, one of the things I do know about Disco Elysium is that the music is provided by the group Sea Power.
Yeah.
I'll pop one of those shoes on, I guess.
We should put our tie on.
I'm gonna get my tie. It's just really far away.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches.
I have left that music on. I don't know if we're gonna hear any of it. There was a mode that turns that music off for you and plays stream-friendly music, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, this part's fairly quiet anyway, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to you.
No, my friend.
So that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Well, we have a decent savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. I can't. Savoir-faire.
Yeah. These are pretty good odds.
Can I, what? Is this where...
Are you worried this might kill you?
Yes.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Ooh.
Ooh, I had nothing to worry about.
Warning.
Can't pronounce it, but I can do it.
No longer. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Why would you pull on the light bulb?
And the lights on so you can see a bit better.
Squeak into a halt.
Oh,
I
as
think
in
if you pull
the
on the pull-
switch.
A
Yeah,
terrible
I think if-
mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Well done. We did it. We died in the hotel room.
I was thinking, well,
You feel something.
we're gonna have to go outside at some point. We're gonna have to get used to the light.
You had a hangover that was so bad that it gave you a heart attack.
Oh no.
Very bad. This is the end bad.
You
All
got
you
dressed
feel is
though.
pain and weakness.
Oh
You
no.
surrender now. We
But
all
how would we ever go outside if the light is gonna make us explode?
I think it's because you're staring directly at a light bulb.
always
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, I suppose.
only see pain and fear. Cop suffers from a heart attack.
I really thought it'd be that check that... Oh no, that check was white though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I didn't tell you to stop because I think that is very funny.
I think
And
it's
it
funny
should happen
too.
I think it should happen to everybody who plays this game for the first time.
I mean, it does explain to me how we might be losing health.
Yeah.
It does tell me that this isn't a game where we should just click all of the options. Were they? Were they on the brink of... Whoa. Should we, should we pop back in?
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna
So I
click...
think that Harry was probably in Martinez for a few days solving the case before.
Before
he did this
the
to himself,
drinking
yeah.
happened, yeah.
Violet, my favorite one of those is in Wasteland 2. Because the start of that game is very much just like, go on, gang, get out there, let's take on the world. We're a bunch of rangers and we're gonna save the day. It doesn't tell you what the plot is for a little while, and if you get a total party kill, it actually will straight up tell you. Nobody really noticed, and then a swarm of droids rampaged over the area and wiped out all life. And you go, oh, so there was something going on there, I guess.
Oh, there was a game here.
Mm-hmm.
This tie's really ugly.
They sell this. You can buy this necktie on their website.
You can buy this tie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at this point, you probably shouldn't.
The window stands broken in its
Did I
frame.
do this before I...
What do you mean? Assess the
Oh,
How would you do that? What
not allowed to do it this time.
What's the thing hanging up next to the mirror? Oh, is that the...
Is that like a door?
No, that's not a door. Or maybe it is. It totally is. Okay.
That's totally a door. I just can't door it.
Why did people decide that hotels should have doors leading into different people's rooms? Why was that an idea?
I mean, I don't think it's a
That
good
should-
idea at all.
No.
What's that person saying down there?
Wait, let's open the door again.
I'm trying my best. Can I rotate the camera or anything?
No.
I don't know where the clickable zone is. I'm gonna die in the hotel room twice. There was a little dot there. Aha!
There you go.
Figured it out. That's not meant to be a challenge.
It's okay. We're very hungover.
I'm not really very hungover.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
That is a kind of wild thing to ask someone, isn't it? Like, who am I? What's going on?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You should have said you're a businessman, I think. But...
Should have said I would have been a businessman. That would have been better. Oh, that's so lovely, Dominic. I'm so glad.
I'm here for 3 days.
Should we talk about that real
on
quick?
official police business.
The money situation for the Disco Elysium creators.
It's dreadful. The money situation being effectively the original creators got frauded out of this entire property.
Couldn't
Yeah.
say.
Absolute
Truth, so
bullshit is what it is.
far, mostly drinking.
Yeah. If you want to play this game, feel free to just
Just
see
play,
family share it
play
with
it
friends.
however you can.
Yeah, just have fun.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
It is absolutely tragic because you can tell an awful lot of love is in this world, and I know that the original creators had been like the original creators of Disco Elysium as conceptually had been working on
Yeah.
it for a very long time. I think it was like 2015 or 2016 or something, right?
I understand that it's based on like a tabletop role-playing system that they made just to play by
Retreat is
themselves.
not a winning tactic.
I think you should. Okay, let's exhaust the conversation with her, maybe. If you
Are
want
you
to,
gonna
I
say
guess.
press this one?
Yes.
I don't
Because
want
it's
to
very
press
funny.
this one.
It's really funny.
It's funny, but it's horrible. You don't treat people like that. You just want me to press anything that's got the expression in it.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Yes.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette.
Okay, for you, Robin,
She
for
is
you.
tired.
Thank you so
She's
much.
waning faster than the words have already.
Oh, God. I take it back. I don't want this.
Too late.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on.
No, this is so sad. Oh, my God.
Goddamn right you did.
No.
What cup are you?
So, okay. I think this is a good time as any to talk about the copper types that they introduced to this game. You know how you get like chaotic neutral and lawful good and neutral evil
Yeah.
in
The grid.
games. Well,
the 3x3
yeah.
grid.
They have a smaller amount of archetypes in this. It's called the Coppo type, and we've already seen a few of them. We've seen the Superstar Cop. We've also got the Cop of the Apocalypse. There's also
Is Sorry Cop one of them?
the Sorry Cop is one of them, where you just apologize all the time, and the Boring Cop,
Is this the boring cop?
That might be the boring cop. There's also a few others that we might see more further on in the game.
The sorry cop is so heartbreaking.
It's so wet. I love it.
I don't think any of these are good. Are we going for Superstar Cop?
I would go for Superstar Cop. I think I tried going for Superstar Cop and ended up falling into Sorry Cop.
Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you.
Oh dear
Wherever you
me.
are, just stick to it. Otherwise,
Wet
case you haven't
means sort
noticed,
of like
this is the-
damp and pathetic, just sort of like a damp, like a drip,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm not talking
it's
about.
gonna suck for you later when you have
Not
to
not like his shirt's been in the bath.
Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, that's the femme fatale.
Oh really? Ah.
For the record, no, I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, we have a job to do.
Yeah, Rose, have you ever seen a cat after it's had a bath and how miserable they look?
Wait, I don't want to go there.
That's Harry. That's Harry. That's the sorry
Aw.
cop.
But the expression.
Yeah.
Also, Dominic, for the record, I don't believe them at all either.
Yeah.
When a company puts out a statement saying, "Oh, the entire original creators of this IP that we are currently shipping out to Amazon are toxic," I think there's a bit of a red flag, you know? Let's go find our shoe. I want my shoe.
Nice detective work.
Thank you. I solved the case.
Let's have a look at that thought.
Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
I like that you can just choose not to engage with the thought.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Are these all skill checks coming through?
Yeah.
Oh my
Look,
god.
they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you.
How
right now.
branching is this game?
This game is so like broad. There are starting a new game. It feels so different. If you like mix and match up your stats, it's wild.
I'm immediately worried that I have two inventory slots called keys and bullets.
There's some change on the side there, by the way.
Oh, so there is?
We are flat broke, so you should get that.
I have 0.4 real. I don't
Yeah.
want to go banging in on people's rooms for no reason. I think that will get me a reputation.
As a jerk cop.
Exactly. And we're not a jerk cop, we're a superstar cop. Wait, I recognize that jacket. I recognize that cool jacket. God, I love how this text is appearing. The little scribbly sound effect.
It's so good.
You should totally sing karaoke here. First chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. Exactly. It's melodic, level-headed, and it needs to be heard.
I know that each of the answers to that will be phrased in a similarly arrogant way.
Yeah.
I'm in love with this writing.
it's so just naturally funny.
Oh.
Identified as a cop for his prominent jawline. Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid.
I don't think this voice has our best health in mind.
Need another copy of Take Three.
Oh no!
Perhaps there's
Yeah.
destroyed.
It'll keep your spirit warm and your conscience clean, though. So you should sing a sad song.
Genuinely very, very nice. Genuinely lovely writing.
Stands
Yeah.
behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not.
I think we should leave and quick save.
Okay. That's, again, very suspicious.
We should quick save until we can get some more some stuff to keep our health up. Or
Oh, will he
Give
hit
us some
us?
help. it's not. No, it's stupider than that.
Will I get so embarrassed that I fall over and hurt myself?
Of coasters.
That can happen.
Oh, God,
One of his
Harry.
nails broken. The man is trying to mend.
I get the feeling, Harry is going to be something that comes up quite a lot.
Yeah, you might have got the measure of the game already.
The shield that was used to mount it.
Oh, what
was
did Harry
likely on
do?
a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Stair Koarius Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
On the assumption that Harry broke it, all of these options are insensitive.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Well, we're going to go through the game not answering things like number 2, I think. That's the goal.
Pretends
Not like a cop, you mean?
Exactly not like a cop.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Oh, God is so sick of us.
Yeah.
nothing to do with this.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
God, the voice acting is very, very good.
It's good. I think that this is a new voice actor as well for Gart.
Oh, did they have one previously?
Yes. I mean, he's like the second character you meet. Okay, no, it's the same person. I think they may have punched up his dialogue a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Robin. It's not glowing green. We can't do karaoke.
But yes, at least.
Ah. Oh, they revoiced some stuff. I see.
Yeah.
It seems like they've done an incredible job because all the voice acting here is adding an awful lot to this.
It really is.
Hello, sweetie.
It seems like the direct. Is it actually got the director's cut version? I can't remember the specific name of the big the big free patch they did.
You shouldn't keep your
The
collar
final
tight.
cut.
The final cut. That's cool. It seems like the final cut is a huge improvement.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun. Which is kind of why it's fun to look at it with you as well, because you played the original, I suppose.
Yes, I've been thinking about going back and replaying it again, just because I want to try a different route. But seeing it like this is very lovely too.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner.
Is that how you pronounce that?
I never pronounced it like that. I always said carabiner.
I thought it was carabiner as well. Carabiner is cooler though.
Mm.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Well, I don't want to steal what's on his carabiner. I don't want to steal his pins either. pins. I guess it will be. We do have a bad headache, but he might have a bad headache too.
I would. You know what, Danny? It's 8:30 in the morning. He's already passed out. I think he may have a bad headache soon.
Well, that's what I mean, but he's prepared for that when he wakes up. If I take them, he won't be.
You can leave him.
I don't want to steal anything from him.
There's something else you should inspect, though.
Are you referring to Kim?
I maybe we don't have enough electrochemistry, but I think that one of the options there is to lick the room off the desk. I think you can just do that.
Gross. We should have made that a speciality, Robin.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting.
I've
for
seen
someone.
this portrait art so many times. It's unbelievably good, isn't it?
As you
There
approach,
isn't very much concept art
narrows
that
his
exists for
eyes
Kim
and
Kitsuragi
extends
because
his
they
hand,
drew him
pointing.
and basically nailed it first
Yeah,
time.
got it right first try. I was, oh, don't need to do that again.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
Is it because he's lovely?
Yes.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Is this first one going to be in my
Well, no-
head or in
Yes,
the real world?
It'll be in your head. I think it should have quote marks around it if you say it out loud.
Oh, okay. Because if I accidentally end up saying that to him, that's
Here
crushing.
is your half-brother.
Yeah.
Is it weird to shake your half brother's hand? We don't know if we're the kind of person who shakes hands.
I mean, but remember who Esprit de Corps is, and also what they may be referring to when they say your half brother.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Do it. You gotta. You gotta.
Oh!
I don't know what the passing this check looks like because Raphael Ambrosius Costo is incredible. That's so good.
It's a little bit ostentatious, I think. Just a little bit. There's something about it that just doesn't quite stick for us, I think.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie.
Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
Assurance.
So good.
Ambrosius.
What could be better than that?
Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
I have no choice.
The necktie was not voiced in the version I played.
Oh, is that actually the tie?
Yes.
That's why I said that to you.
That's the right response.
It looks
That's the
like
right
a
response.
fiddling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Do we choose the funny one and let Kim know we have no idea what we're doing? Or do we just act like we've slacked?
I would say go for the funny one.
Right.
There is no harm in
The
it.
interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest.
Also,
Then just skim the
Kim's
surface.
voice acting is very nice.
Get to know
That's
the
very good.
players. You don't do that?
Such like an
Maybe
even
it's
tone.
something for district practice.
Yeah. I understand that
Okay.
Kim
we'll have time for
Kitsuragi
that
was
after we talk to
actually
the
so
coroner's case.
one of my friends who went on to work on Death and Taxes and Pentiment, which came out a few weeks ago, and everybody loves, was also one of the writers and editors on Disco Elysium.
But did you take it down
And
from-
apparently, they said that a lot of people wrote for Kim Kutaragi because he's your companion throughout the entire game. He's got a lot of
An
dialogue.
awful lot of dialogue, right?
Yeah. So
the
while
body
like
is still
one person would
in the
take
tree.
multiple different characters you'd meet, like one person would write Gart,
This is the
one
first
person
time
would
I
write
detect a weakness
the femme fatale lady we met earlier, and
It's
for
obvious
example.
I would have preferred for the body to
Sorry. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
in
one
the
person would like write all the lines for
We
a
should
specific
go there
character,
as soon as we are going to
and get
go
a
to the
bunch of
inn.
different characters under their belt. Everybody took their hand at writing Kim, and that's really cool. I think it's very exciting.
I can see you drink
I mean, in
coffee.
something like this, which has so much dialogue, it's almost
Bet you're
necessary,
still
right?
drunk now.
Like
Yeah.
one
But I
person
have
could
seen
simply
episodes
not
of
write so many different situations, so many different choices. The difficult part, the magic there, is making sure that Kim has a consistent voice. God knows how they did that.
The voice actor for Kim is
If you need something
named
for your home,
Julien
there's a general
Champenois.
store nearby.
He
But
is
as I said,
his credits on
get back
IMDb
to
include
the
Disco
number
Elysium,
one concern.
Disco Elysium: The Final Cut, and Eye Without a Face, where he plays French man.
Ah, I see.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia. Of
Hi
the
Ed.
citizens' militia
So
unit.
far we
Ed.
have got dressed and come downstairs.
I managed to die in the hotel room. Not intentionally.
You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities.
Hi,
aside.
Pauline.
I'm from the Inspectorate General.
Oh, I want to know about the Inspectorate General, but that's really going to make him think we're a fool. We'll vibe. We'll pick up on that later and hope we don't need to know anything good.
Pauline's figured us out immediately, huh?
No, Pauline has figured you out immediately.
Yeah.
I felt very bad about saying that.
It's an incredible
It's
line.
an incredible line. It's an unbelievable line.
Shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Harry is the least convincing man in the world.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
No Truce with the Furies is a fantastic name as well, but also, if they had gone ahead with that name, they would never have heard the end of it. It's
Yeah.
too funny to let go.
I think there's something else we can talk to Gart about. Could we quick save just real quick though?
I'm constantly getting in trouble. I specifically didn't choose Are You the Bartender because it seemed really disrespectful.
The man with the unimpressive beard sees you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
I'm trying my best, Pauline. I really don't want to disappoint Kim.
Kim just asked, "Are you the bartender?" but in a more professional and polite manner.
Yeah, because Kim is good at what
Kim's
they
good at
do.
this. Yeah.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
And
This is an
we're a
interesting
superstar. Oh no.
In between names is very good.
Oh god. So, if I'd have passed that check before, would I have actually come up with my actual name?
I genuinely don't know the answer to that.
Oh, he's gonna be so
I'm trying to
disappointed
find
if we
that
say
out.
Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
Go for it.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to...
So disappointed.
It also took you a while to call us and report a dead body. it was you who placed the call, yes?
No,
I found that
just
someone's
got
put together a
there.
Google
It was
Doc of
probably
all the
Sylvie who called
red and
me.
white checks.
She usually
Ooh, you can look at that because you've played it. I can't see that.
Mhm.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Wow, Kim's really good at this. He's already found something out.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Just came here to look at the bird.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Okay, let's play along. Let's play along like we're also good at thinking.
I have everything. You?
Oh, can we ask him some questions?
Yeah, go for it.
He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I can see all of these questions going hideously wrong.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police.
That's sort of what I expected his response to be. I thought he may have some insight, but it's a little bit like, please do my job for me.
He just said they
Yeah.
hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
He's a bit surprised that we passed a check. We found a skill.
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I know, Pauline. I thought it'd be acceptable to put no points into physique. I thought that would be fine.
Ah. It's fine. I've been turning down to quick save often.
You'll have to
I
ask
thought that would be okay. I didn't realize. For some reason, I just didn't think this game would have health points.
I would suppose
It's okay. I think
they
it's
have
funny to have
nothing
backed
do.
myself into a corner like this.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I don't think "did you kill him" is quite the right question to ask. I think that's a fruitless line of questioning.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Ask him, are you the bartender?
Oh, he's gonna
Why not?
shout at me.
Whatever. Whatever. It's a game about talking to people. Of course, someone's going to shout at you.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is a touchy subject for him.
No. Is this why you were telling me to quick save, Robin?
A little bit. Also, if you didn't have empathy, it wouldn't tell you this is a touchy subject, so you can very. I really like having a lot of purple skills because it makes the dialogue choices a lot easier to figure out.
But also, you could figure that out using your human empathy by if it said he's. So, are you saying it would say he's very animated all of a sudden? It wouldn't say the latter half of that.
I wouldn't just say the entire thing.
Oh,
it might-
I see. Okay.
You may get a different skill that pipes up here.
I feel like I have to choose one of these now because you've taken us here, but I do feel like both of these are gonna get us in trouble.
I mean, we were stumbling about with only one shoe earlier.
I manage. 3. Get over it.
Get over it.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, I have 0.4.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Pauline, this isn't a silly man. This is a superstar.
Eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those.
So our options are being rude to him, asking him what's
money, or running away.
or running away.
None of these sound like a good answers.
Well, it's a red check, and we can get away without anybody noticing that we did it.
I think we should run.
Yeah! Yeah!
Did it make the noise of a gun being loaded?
That's the noise that it makes when you pass a check.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the reason why I told you to quick save is that if you fail that one,
Do you fall over and hurt yourself? Oh my god.
No. You run away, you jump in midair, turn around, flip them the double birds, and then crash into the lady in the wheelchair, and you would have died from that.
Oh my god. Oh, I wish we'd have failed.
We can also talk to the lady in the wheelchair. She's got more to say to us now.
I kind of want a quick load though.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Replayability immediately.
Asymmetricon's right. That sounds like the kind of thing a superstar would do.
Who's sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Aw.
And have you
That's
found anyone to be
nice.
sweet to?
Wink twice.
What was that fucking
I'm in trouble with my own thoughts.
Yeah, you yell at yourself a lot in this game.
You are still grieving.
When the thoughts speak to you, it's like remembering something stupid that you did 10 years ago that still keeps you up at night, but it's happening right now.
That is exactly the vibe I got, and I felt genuinely embarrassed in real life for picking that option. Like, oh my god, Danny, why did you just do that? What's with that
People
fucking
are watching
wink?
this, Danny.
What's with that wink?
Fucking wink.
Everyone at home in unison, what's with that fucking wink?
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
This already does seem like the kind of game where playing through with different stats would be incredibly funny. Like Pauline says.
I'm Lena.
Yeah,
My husband
it's
Morel
so
and I
worth
are
doing.
staying with our
There's
friend Gary
one-
down the street, but
one,
I'm
like,
here for
challenge,
you when
quote
you're
unquote,
away.
that we may see today, we may not, involving a gentleman called Measurehead. He's called that because he's into phrenology. And there are 3 different ways you can get past him that are maybe even more than that are significantly easier or harder depending on which stats you've picked.
Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I mean, that's sort of the magic of... I mean, I guess that's CRPGs in general, but as this is... I haven't really played any of those. Like, that's kind of the magic of the writing of the game, right? The design has to account for the fact that you may not have picked certain stats.
Exactly.
So having so many different ways to do the thing... I mean, I'm really excited to see all the different ways, basically.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria?
Oh, this one's
itself
much
located?
harder. I think you said. I think Robin, you said something like Martineau before.
Martinez.
In the city of Revachol, dear. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history,
Oh.
what year it is? Yes?
We saw a calendar upstairs.
We did, but I thought. I distinctly remember thinking, that's weird when I saw it, but was it not 51?
I think it's 51. I think it's because it said March, didn't it?
Yeah. Like, I remember thinking, weird, 51?
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this.
Oh.
She's so nice. I like that we've both been very quiet while Lena's been speaking.
Because I've been respecting her.
Yeah.
The entire time I was just thinking, oh, Lena's nice.
Relief is palpable. She was getting pretty.
I got a prize for getting it right.
Now
Also, she's married to a cryptozoologist, and we got a green ape pen.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question.
Oh.
What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, it's getting worse. Scrolling down made it worse. That was such a rough scroll.
There are a lot of new side quests that you can do in the Final Cut version, including one where you can subscribe to a fascist ideology. But as far as I can tell, I think it's just being annoyed that that women get to have jobs and get to have jobs that you don't get. That kind.
A complete dweeb.
Yeah, if you pursue that one, that's one of the few times in the game that Kim swears at you.
It's really not. There used to
We
be
might as well be
people who thought that
optimistic.
way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
All of the options there were very sad.
Yeah.
Control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
but they still have cops.
This is also funny.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
This one's kind of nice and kind of sad.
You
Yeah.
were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're
I do
having
know that this
trouble
game,
remembering things.
like coming in, I knew that this game did give you the chance to
Reality in a way.
align yourself in a
It's
way.
odd.
Yeah.
Not just in terms of what cop you are, being sad, sorry cop rather. I found that out because I saw a post literally just a few days ago saying, I chose all the most sensible, non-aligned centrist options and the game called me a fascist. You're so close to realizing.
Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too
Oh, I
much.
do hope it comes back.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
She did just say she's probably not the best person to explain, and I feel like pressing is probably not the polite thing to do.
There are other people we can talk to about it.
Someone
That's what I'm
educated
thinking.
In sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Maybe you should ask your friend.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
We need to go get ourselves a reality lowdown.
This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thank you, Lena. You seem nice. It's probably quite glad we didn't go flying in the air through knocking her over.
He doesn't mind too much.
I don't want to knock people over.
Yeah.
Wow, here we are.
That car. Look at that car.
That car's good as hell.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge.
I was just wondering, Pauline, how French this game is. Because obviously, Kim's accent is absolutely lovely. The not a bartender before guard did mention something about the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. I was like, is that world building, or is that just a very strange comment he's making? You know?
There's a few parallels with our world in this, but but there is also a lot of new nations that they've invented for this. For example, Kim is Sailite, or half Sailite at least.
She's very well composed.
We'll find out what that means later on.
We will. Currently, I have literally no idea.
I think, and folks in chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like the closest thing that this has to like a cultural, like cultural behemoth in the same way that like America is at the moment is, or like imperial behemoth is the Dutch, I think, in this game.
Greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad.
Oh yeah, our job. We didn't do our job yet, Robin.
Not yet.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
That's nice of her.
That's very kind. Are we going to be doing that now?
Well, getting the corpse down. If you want.
First, I want to investigate this. Oh, if only we had a bag, Robin. I love bottles. That's one of his worst points.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Oh, I'm immediately wishing I had more points in visual calculus.
Well, you have to play the game again.
We've got to play the game again. This is an incredibly cool little mechanic.
So good, right?
I really like, annoyingly, we're talking about Sherlock now. I really like that visual representation of a detective going in and building up a representation in their mind, you know?
Yes.
It is unfortunately Sherlock.
Okay,
Thinking
Hannibal also does this.
It's like that thing of, oh, she was drunk, she couldn't put the iPhone cable in her phone. But I think stuff like this is a fascinating representation, like almost like a shorthand for how their mind is working.
Yeah, totally. Will also does it in Hannibal, which is less cringe than Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock.
This is point A. The driver started there.
Although Pauline, I will, however, defend Sherlock going to his mind palace with my dying breath.
Left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cable.
You ain't nothing but.
According to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
The hole's not that impressive.
Cops for everything that goes wrong in the world.
No, I think this one probably does have something to do with this, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
If I had to assume.
Shut up, authority. You don't know anything.
Fact,
I don't respect you, authority.
You would never drive recklessly like this, and you don't have a car.
We definitely did this.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
It's really funny to go through that. Car did it.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
Well,
If you
I'm
find
going to click it.
You are correct. This is a rather motor.
Oh, we got experience for saying it.
Yeah, Kim liked that.
Wow.
somehow.
To be fair, with the atmosphere we've set with Kim so far, I think it probably is reassuring that we managed to figure that out.
This is the thing. This is why Harry is so good. He's a disaster, but he is also competent when he needs to be.
He sure reconstructed that whole scene.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes?
It's Kuno.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno. Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Okay, I get it. Kuno's good.
Kuno's good.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous.
What?
You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Why is my drug sense talking about this?
You see what now?
Hanging drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno. Kuno's riding it, see?
God. The
I'm
voice
pretty
acting
sure
in
that
this game is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Kuno S is the kid that filmed that video of her drinking the Paradise Punch lemonade and spiking it into the air.
Oh, it's fucking minging.
It's fucking minging.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Most narc thing I've ever read.
All right. Kuno,
Oh my god.
what you got there? What you got, huh?
Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Obviously, I've not heard the original Kuno voice. The voice actor, excuse me, for the final cut is going pretty hard with a voice I recognise, you know, north of the UK stuff.
It's strikingly similar.
They're crushing it.
Yeah.
Real.
Like, heavily accented voices are hard to get right? Because if it's somewhat like even if they're from the same country, if they're putting on an accent they don't actually have, quite often it comes out as Tracer Overwatch, right? Like, this is the kind of voice where if you got it wrong, it'd be very immediately Tracer Overwatch. They're doing such a good job.
It's crazy that isn't Tracer Overwatch the voice actress is from Yorkshire, right?
Yeah.
But she tried to do a Cockney and ended up at Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno. Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
God.
Naughty Kuno.
Kuno!
Just said he doesn't know.
I don't think telling off Kuno is gonna help.
Yeah, it's fucking okay. Gotta have a gimp for rock practice.
Don't ask the pigs for permission, Kuno. Don't ask the pigs.
Kuno S is right, is the thing.
Yeah.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking...
Like, I'm gonna be hung up on the accent phrase, but specifically the way he pronounced fucking.
Yeah.
Very good. Really good
so
accent
good.
work.
I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him, if that's what you mean.
I think you might be right, Reaganomicon. This is the only authentic teenager I've seen in a long time.
Because there's so much spoken dialogue in this game, people have trained some voice AIs for it, and there's one clip I've heard where someone made Kuno say, "When I was 11, I turned 13 because fuck 12." And it's... Hearing that in Kuno's voice is genuinely transcendental.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
I don't think this is a helpful line of questioning at all.
The fuck calling a thing. Kuno's the fucking face.
It's so good.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted...
No, Kuno, you're right. You got me there. You should be proud.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before...
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Don't listen. Just go.
Okay, thanks, Kuno. Bye!
One of the options, if you choose to pursue it, one of the options is you can end up punching Kuno in the face.
No! Kuno's a child!
He respects you more if you do it.
I'ma pop those on. Might need those. Oh. Am I going to be given the option to climb the tree and fall off and hurt myself?
Anywhere from
Maybe.
6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Hi, Lily.
Let's go for what kind of boots first.
More than 12.
Okay, never mind.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth.
God,
in the mud.
again, the representation of this is so good.
Like putting down the little evidence markers for each
One,
set as well.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
You can miss the punch and land on your ass. Oh,
Yeah.
God, Harry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Harry. I forget what our name was.
Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
Thank you. Oh, Raphael.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced.
Do you want to hear about a lot of shoes?
43.
Yes, I would listen to this
Standard
narrator.
work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Have an argument with yourself.
You don't know. It's
I'm doing my best out here.
I can listen to this voice actor read the phone book, honestly. He's so good.
Honestly.
5. Another standard work boot.
I assume this is the jazz musician that Dominic mentioned before.
Number 44.
Yeah.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother.
What this is, excuse me, is saying very, very, very heavily, like, any visual calculus check we pass is, he's actually really good at this.
He is good at this, yeah.
He's really good at this, but he's also a complete disaster. 400 million.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
There's no need.
We talked to Kuno once and now we're roasting Kim.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, these are all
Go
technically
for it.
things all outliers, but I do want to ask how old the tracks are.
We can ask that later. I think we should point to them first and then go for that one.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
I don't want to be rude to Kim. I'll never be rude to Kim.
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a
Pauline
drum
said it
pedal.
before, but this whole game is us trying not to make Kim be embarrassed of us.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I'm not going to be mean to Kim.
I don't know why.
This is the secret. Kim is also
We are
kind
not
of cringe
looking for
sometimes.
We are looking for.
Yeah, but in like a way that's really charming.
Yeah.
We're a superstar cop.
Driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Is this going to be like us going, wow, Kim, you did a really good job? Or is that going to be, I wish I thought of that. Oh.
He
I
doesn't
know.
seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
Ben, I had actually never noticed
We should
that
keep our eyes
Half-Light
open
and
on
Kuno's
the
portrait are the
traffic
same.
jam.
That's
Oh,
really cool.
really?
Out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm. 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say.
Wow, Kim's really good at this.
Carrying a
Yeah.
similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
I just thought it was someone wearing a really heavy coat.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. That's how they got him in the tree, because he was a giant.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
What? Oh no.
Robin, we're trying to impress Kim.
Woman or a kid? Understood.
Could be a woman.
Anything else?
Could be
Okay,
a
go back
kid.
and say could be a woman because
Woman?
I want to see what he
Okay.
says.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Do you want me to undermine this whole conversation, Robin?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. Go on.
He's far too nice. He puts up with so much stuff.
He's your partner in this one. Like he's got to have your back.
Yeah, well, we've got to be trying to at least make him not have to despair about being partnered up with us.
But we're also being honest. I think if we were lying to him, he would be able to tell.
The time frame provided to us by the caller who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct.
I haven't actually seen much ship art of Disco Elysium. What I have seen, and I realize this because I have curated the feeds I follow and my lovely, lovely friends, a lot of trans headcanons for Disco Elysium, and I believe all of them. Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen one comic that somebody drew where Harrier walks in on Kim as he's injecting testosterone, and Harrier's response is to go, "Oh my god, you're diabetic too?"
Oh god. Then he does the expression.
Yeah.
Then, after hoisting him,
You know what? It's been so long since we found out what we looked like that I had forgotten the expression wasn't normal.
Mm.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
I'll deal with the obvious thing in a hot minute. We've got to take all the others. Whoa, there's free money in here.
Whoa.
There's free magnesium in here?
Right. So we can also experience ego death. If so, similar to how if you lose all your health, you die on the spot. If you lose all of your morale, you'll also just not want to be a cop anymore.
I don't understand how that's a bad thing.
Well, it's a game over.
So
I think they find
did
you
that immediately heal us, basically?
No. If you go back out to the view again, the game view, so you can see there's a plus there.
Yeah.
So that means that whenever you lose morale, you can just click on that and it tops it back up for you.
Oh, that's nice. You can sort of brush yourself down and try again.
Hmm.
I know who it is. We met them. They were nice.
They gave us some gloves.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
I am in love with like the internal monologue you have going on. How, because I guess again tying into how you've lost your memory, right? So many of these are phrased as questions you are asking yourself, and your brain responds with, "There's a secret door, dummy."
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Unfortunately, Blasphemy, yeah, I went for, I don't need any physique. This isn't going to be a game where we do fighting, and then I died in the hotel room.
One of the one of my favorite checks in the game needs you to have a pretty good red stat.
Well, then we're going to fail that check, aren't we?
We're not going to fail that one. We're going to find another way to get past it.
We can't go there yet. I mean, we'd fail that check if we tried, but we'll find another way round.
Is this new? No, this isn't.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet.
This is the part of our brain that we don't listen to.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
God. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's such a mess. This is unbelievable.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
It was getting the tie, yeah. Whatever, multiple ways to die in the hotel room?
see that ladder there? It's
I turned the light on and kept looking at the light, thinking I should probably adjust myself to the light, and then then I had a terrible heart attack. Cool poster idea if anyone needs one for their house.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a whole real now, Robin. We can
Wow.
almost pay back that guy. Oh, that wasn't out. Oh, okay. Oh, if you fail that check, you... Oh my... So we missed dying, then I went back and died anyway?
Yes.
I'm glad I stumbled directly into that. I'm sure you were worried that I was going to miss it.
We've now had 2 people asking if we've done the red check with Cluster, and yes.
Where am I going?
Just go for a stroll.
Oh, we're going around there to grab the thing. Okay.
Reaganomicon, Danny didn't want to do that one, but I basically went, please, please.
Robin wanted
please,
to
I
hear
need
him
it."
say, "Can I do fuck with you?"
Which you immediately backed down from and said sorry.
Because it's rude. That's not what you say to people when you don't even remember who they are. Oh, that'll
Nice.
be useful for... Can we use that if we lose our 1 health?
Yes.
Oh,
As you're
that's really
dying,
good.
You can slurp some Nussafed, and you'll be okay.
I want that. Actually, I want to go and investigate these piles of junk first. Because we need some money just in case. Can we not get down there?
But yeah,
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Ah, you son of a gun!
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia.
Oh, unfortunately, he's right.
unfortunately, we do have to hand it to him on this one.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some fear in your day.
We did pick up a healing item, Robin. 17% isn't impossible.
I mean, we can do this right now. We haven't even inspected the body yet,
I do
though.
think it's yours.
So?
As to whether you should go for it, well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Be right behind you.
The cloak
Sure.
looks like a bag of
Let's go through the other dialogue options. Then.
Of
Let's look
course.
around,
his pockets may hide.
because that can actually make the check easier
What
for
are
us.
we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us.
We've got to click all the dialogue options before we throw ourselves off the roof.
That's true.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again. The wind is aggressive up here.
The voice acting is adding so much to this that I'm struggling to imagine playing this game without it. Not that it would be bad, but the voice acting is so good.
Yeah, there was voice acting in the original as well, especially Kim's dialogue. But man, these conversations with yourself are so good.
That's such a cute descriptor. Of course, horses are terrifying.
1020 HK.
I want to know what it is so we can be friends with Kim more. But also, now that's a huge crane.
Motherfucker. Now that's a huge crane.
Robin, I'll leave this one up to you. I trust you.
I mean, you know what? Kim's really enjoying it. I think we should agree with him and say, that's a big fucking crane right there.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the nice one rather than.
I mean, he probably would like to know the actual name of it as well, knowing what I know about Kim, but also.
You want me to say, motherfucker, that's a huge
I
crane?
only say motherfucker.
Okay.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly.
How withering.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Here I go! Oh.
Oh!
We could have expected that. Oh no, no, not backwards, not backwards.
No.
Okay.
That's still too high.
I was really sure we were going to fall in the
You're
bum.
not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
Quickly.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Well, that was a good way to use that, I think.
Yes.
Back down we go.
The thing, okay, so once you play Disco Elysium for an hour or two, you understand that Harry is a complete mess.
He is an absolute mess.
By the time credits roll, you'll also come to understand that Kim is also... he's a more functioning and more adjusted complete mess.
It seems like Harry might be a disaster, whereas Kim is a mess.
I think we should go and look at his car.
His car?
We should call in the... Yeah, we should go look at Kim's car, because it's got the shortwave radio in it.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant there was a car on the roof? Like, what?
No, sorry.
How'd you get a car there? I mean, we do have the gloves, but we'll do that later.
Yeah.
If we've got gloves, we can go in the bin.
Is locked. The sliding
Not right now, unfortunately.
whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Just a trash container. There is Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
I was hoping we would get some sort of padlock sense.
Trash,
Yeah.
food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Should be evidence too. What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage.
We have to go to his motor carriage. We were going there anyway.
Yeah.
No, or then he makes the expression.
One fan theory I've heard that I absolutely love is that Kim also has a set of 24 skills, like suggestion, shivers, reaction speed, but his are all different. So like whenever we hear him coming to a conclusion or possibly saying something embarrassing, that's him like passing and failing his own checks. But because he's so cool, we don't see him embarrass himself that much.
We can't hear his internal monologue. We don't know what check he failed to make him say maybe it was a drummer. That's the only check he's failed so far.
I don't know why he said that. I love him so much.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and
Eyes look like they should go on a bicycle.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oil.
I think it's actually very sad that cars got away from this.
Yeah.
I think cars need to be much more like a big contraption.
Yeah. Like the external engine as well. God, it's so good.
Really looked like it's about to fall apart at any point.
Organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work.
Well,
is
we
work.
need a pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier.
This is really gonna make the owner of the establishment like us more, I think.
All sorts of doors and lids.
A flashlight will be useful.
And well made.
Should we just take all the tools?
Blue.
Yes.
You see, the handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work.
Oh!
Cut chains.
Ben
locks,
says
ropes,
there is,
especially
you know that they've sold Kim's jacket.
Yeah.
They nod to Kim having his own skills as well, with skills that you do not have or know about.
And the radio on its hook.
It's so interesting. It's so cool.
This is the Couperie Cinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox.
You can use the toolbox and the radio, and don't touch anything else. Don't spill any drinks in there. Don't ruin the upholstery.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Most of our patrol.
What a cool motor carriage!
But this is different. This is a
You can tell it's sports because it has a big stripe on it.
It's got a big stripe down the back of it,
That
yeah.
makes it faster.
Didn't take you for a motor car enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, detective? An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Gonna cry.
It's so nice.
This is so nice. This is so nice.
Just genuinely lovely. Just Kim talking about his interests.
He just loves cars.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel as you tap on the gauge. The indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive.
That was the subtext, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I wouldn't trust him with that either.
Tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electric.
Which category was Esprit de Corps in?
Esprit de Corps is cop talk, knowing how like what cops are saying and understanding that. Like it's very much like spirit of the Corps, yeah.
Hello.
Which of the 4 categories was that in, though? Sorry.
From the 41st precinct here.
Oh, that's in Psyche, so we do have quite
Yeah,
a few
we,
points
we,
into it.
we vaguely understand cop talk then.
Pig Latin.
Very good.
Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
We can't ruin our relationship with them so early, surely.
Immediately.
Hello, Alice. Clown calling.
A yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Oh, please. Please. Please.
Hmm?
Please ignore Alice and press the button labeled saved.
As always.
Escape rules.
A flock of seagulls.
Oh my goodness.
reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing.
Oh, Kim. Oh my god.
he's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, please, please.
I don't want to
Please.
tease him about. Oh my god.
Why do you think this is immediately teasing him?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, is that what it was called?
I mean, it's the look. It's the looking him in the eye that implies like, Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Someone's a speed freak.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on.
Motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. Heavy freaky
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
What about heavy of foot? We can't just abandon this. This is gold.
He really doesn't want to talk about it.
It's very funny. This is the first time we met him.
This motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect?
Hello again. Sorry, there's something else on the line for a second.
Just a second, officer.
Size, I think that conversation is new in the final cut. I believe.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio...
That's in vanilla as well. God, this game is so reactive. There's so much in this game.
1018, 1020, over. State your message, sir. Over.
I do sort of have a suspicion. I mean, it's probably not true, but I have a suspicion if we crack the bin open, we might find our badge or something. Like, it can't have gone far, right? But we should probably tell them we lost it.
Yeah.
10-9, repeat message, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
I think I need more points in Esprit de Corps to understand.
Is it him? What does he want?
Is that good? is that good when people say that to you?
He lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
I think we go for number 2. I don't think we should show these guys any respect.
No, that's what I'm thinking. The first one is a bit too like, please, come on. Stop being mean.
And laughs sarcastically. Oh, God damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost his badge! What's going on?
Just calling over more people to roast you for this.
They're right. We messed up. I don't know a lot so far, but I do know that Harry's a mess.
Yeah. Badges are the things that cops use to boss people about and get them to do whatever they want. If they don't have that, then they're just cowards.
Fucking badge. He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge. Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
Sure, it's very funny.
Yeah.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Oh god.
10-9, come again.
It's heartbreaking to see a specific retort failed roll. Like, you got nothing. You're just gonna have to put up with this.
Coming up empty.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Robin, do we have a gun?
Like, right now.
Check. No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun.
I don't think the necktie's giving us good advice in any situation.
There is one situation where the necktie gives you good advice, and it's right at the end of the game.
Wait, if you take the necktie, can you take the necktie off and not hear the necktie?
Maybe. I don't know if it talks to you if you just have it in your pocket.
I mean, I'm not going to do that, obviously, but...
Yeah.
Okay, 42%. This is doable.
Yes.
It's not doable.
Of course I didn't lose my fun.
He didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Oh my god.
Desperately trying not to laugh.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Oh, he's messed up everything in this conversation.
Satellite Officer McLean requested...
Genuinely typo in the group chat.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Kim, wasn't you? That's terrible.
Kim, get me out this mess.
It's a series of kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice. Armistice? What? Is he a fucking... He doesn't have his billion anymore.
Oh, that was probably too bold a move.
Oh my, I can't.
I really hope these are in that bin or we're in trouble, Robin.
Mac can face a giant of cocoa noodle by himself. But Disco hit him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh man. I'm not going to. Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
I want to storm off.
All three of these are good, I think.
Oh, God,
Everyone's requesting number 2, yeah.
When you say everyone, Robin, it's Robin requesting that as well.
Yeah, 2 people are requesting number 2.
Okay.
I really like number 1. Jules, you're working so hard.
Now I'm really starting to understand why you'd want to have the Twitch integration on to let people vote on choices.
Yeah.
Share with the class. He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom.
Mac, you've got the thinnest skin I've ever met.
Tell
I can't believe he let that get to him. That wasn't even a skill check.
Sergeant
No.
Parson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother.
Oh, God.
Says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Calling yourself the Firewalker is very... You can't give yourself a nickname.
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Oh, tequila.
Water? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
Oh, God. He's so much more of a mess than I thought.
Right?
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I don't want to be on the phone anymore. It's gone really badly.
Over and out.
So I've seen that conversation before, but I've not heard it voice acted before. God, that's so good.
A small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy, around a dozen cops.
The voice acting added so much to that, because specifically
absolutely.
the way that Jules was struggling with us.
Jules was great. Yeah, absolutely. Dexter was completely right about that.
When Officer Judith Minnow enters, her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain, or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Well, I'm glad we had that skill check.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's incredibly funny and also really tragic. I really like having that little top, because we can completely miss that, right? If we didn't have Esprit de Corps, we completely miss that whole like tragic topper at the top of it was there.
This trash container.
Smash, smash. Uh-oh.
All right, we should equip the pry bar.
Right hand. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I like this. Need it for looking on the inside of bins with. Oh.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says
3% is very, very, very low.
We are very weedy.
But what if we get what did you call them? boxcars?
Yeah, there's always a chance of getting boxcars.
Force time isn't it? You've jammed the pry bar right in the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Robin, I'm starting to feel like I might take damage again. I might take damage.
This one's probably fine.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it. Like
Ed, that's really cool. Thank you.
Clearly
That's
the technique is wrong.
Ed has drawn a Danny dressed as Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Ed, that's unbelievable. Thank you.
Which I guess makes me Kim.
I think you're getting off a lot better on this.
Yep, I'll take it. Thank you.
That's that's very funny. Thank you so much. Oh, I kick the container, I guess. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that just killed you.
Oh my god.
You feel something in your chest.
So that happened in front of Kuno and Kuno S and Kim as well, which is
oh
very
my
embarrassing.
goodness.
Very. This is the end. Bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender.
Oh dear me.
We all do. It gets. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday.
At least it didn't say the thing about the bin in there.
Come as a surprise to those.
Yes, that would be very embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Where's the latest autosave? Quite a bit away.
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't tell you to quick save there because I didn't know that could kill you.
Maybe I shouldn't have used the health jumping for the coat that I knew would get me. Uh-oh. Let's go back round. I think, honestly, all we did there was a conversation at Kim's car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Actually, we have. We leveled up, didn't we?
Did we?
Yes, we've got 1 skill point to play with, I think.
Am I missing where
So
it says that? Is that this?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, wait, we are 30 points off. I think we leveled up during that conversation. That's okay, we can go somewhere else and do something else.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's a bar in the bottom right. I see.
How about instead of calling up the precinct, we have a look at that body and see about getting
That was my
out of the
thought.
tree?
I've got the I've got the gloves on still.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Presumably not this one.
We can talk about it a little bit.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More instant.
Don't want to be sick.
More fever than odor. It fills your mind. Flushing.
Yeah, there's a part we have to do an autopsy, which is... I mean, I really enjoyed it, but it was pretty grody.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Well,
until a pool of vomit lies under.
I suppose he was full of toxins.
Yeah.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, sealed spirit and bits of shish kebab.
We should have gone back on the radio.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fleet store nearby.
We should check out
Acquiring
the
ammonia
fleet.
will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Yeah, Reaganomicon. Basically, as soon as you get a surplus of healing items, the game becomes a lot less lethal, which is cool.
It's just funny I managed to find that when I had no healing items. I sort of wondered if that would be the case.
How are things?
But I just had to press it, didn't I?
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
No, turn around. There's somewhere else we can go.
I was just going to say, is that something we should perhaps leave till not now?
No. Well, let's go to the fleet, because I think it's a cool place to hang out, and I think you might like it.
This Postlovantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan,
Sorry, I read ahead to the choices. Of course, we're going for this one. Of course. Yeah! Oh my god.
The box seems
Yeah, Ben, Coachville's musical instrument is a menace to society, honestly.
Pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Keep doing your best, little mailbox.
So... Oh. Endurance tries to make you a nationalist. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Can we memorize the book about
Ooh.
pate, please?
I also want to read the book about pate. If we keep going around to the right...
Yeah, I'll get there, don't worry.
Sure.
I'm exploring.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Oh, God.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I think they need a catchier name.
Whoa. Hold
Oh, no!
You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Oh, my God.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's this romance?
What's this crime business?
And the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Oh, God.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
That's fair.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I'll never be as good as
I'll
Mullen.
never be as good as Mullen. Oh.
These are so pathetic. These are all
so
pathetic.
sad.
Even nicer. Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Okay.
I'm hoping free means nice chips.
I think it's.
Do you want to listen to some jump jams after we're done?
Welcome
Constantly.
to Revachol.
Got a good feeling about this guy.
Okay.
This time, you might want to get into this right now. Plenty of time later.
I think actually, let's just go.
If you do talk to him, then Kim extremely tells him off. It's fun.
There's time for that later.
Yeah.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, one.
It says Alco Achieve on the top, which worries me.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
He's not been achieving very much so far.
A
I
machine
love
for
her
tear.
look.
You know, you find tear outside, like
God, she looks good.
bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Okay, quest. Find a bag.
Packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet.
I don't want to try stealing a raincoat.
Easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What is what?
I don't overly want to buy a coat at the minute either. I do actually have enough.
You do have enough, but also we've got other stuff that we probably should buy first.
Yeah, that would be all of our
If
money.
you want to buy
Yeah.
one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I'm really excited about how helpful she's going to be.
Police de la Mode, featured on page 34.
Futuristic. Oh, God.
Straight up one of the best lines of dialogue in the game.
Very futuristic.
Very futuristic.
Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you. before turning to the cloak.
God.
I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't. Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
One of them is job. One of them is existential crisis.
One of them's Disco, one is Elysium.
Oh, you're right. The two go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. I don't know.
Oh, she's useless.
I like
love
her. She's good.
Yeah.
It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Reading her gay little magazines and knowing nothing. Oh, ideal.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Well,
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
I don't know. What about it? We're in Frit? As mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
We're in...
this is so stressful. This is the worst.
Transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff.
I love her so much.
When
This is
ordinary
awful.
people take over the government and demands democracy. Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Got a lot of important stuff on.
Very
Don't know.
futuristic.
Look at the clock. It's right
Oh
behind you
God,
on the
no! Blue Robin's right. We're being a customer.
Yep.
The clock
Oh
shows the time
no!
10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Cool.
I don't think we learned anything here.
No, that was negative information, I think.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hit.
Should we buy some Nosafed?
We
Just
should
so
get
we
some
got
Nosafed,
some.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
here. I hope
'Cause-
Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh my God. This is exactly how customer service is in the UK. This is
Yeah.
perfect.
They don't let you be this bored. You have to pretend to like the company as well.
Hope it makes you feel better or whatever.
Display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line
You know, after you finish making the coffee, you go, I hope this latte makes you feel good or something.
Have a Nero day.
Get a Starbucks down here.
It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are
I never used to work in a chain once, so I never had to say anything too horrendous.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I mean, I'm gonna press the one that's true.
That's not. No.
Didn't have to say it out loud, but that one is true.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
The GameStop day doesn't mean anything.
It's terrible.
Ah. Oh, he was getting drunk on that expensive stuff. Well, there's more
£5 wine
expensive
isn't-
stuff.
Yeah.
We don't know how much
a
Real
beer
is.
If a beer is 3 Real,
Maybe it's a big beer.
yeah.
A really big beer.
Oh, there's a chap that we can have a
Yes,
talk to.
I'm going towards him.
Hmm. This guy sucks.
Well, his name is Scab Leader.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
This guy was also recast between the first game and the first release and the final cut.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their family.
I don't like him at all.
Nope. Nope. It's funny that we're playing this while the UK is also having one of the biggest general strikes in its history at the moment.
Yes, and don't listen to Scab Leader.
Don't listen to Scab Leader. This guy sucks.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work. Right to work. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you.
Ooh, I'm Scab Leader. I love being exploited. I don't want to work I want to work every weekend.
So do we, Scab.
Fucking love Call Me Mañana. I love this guy.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow
Kim walking and be like, who the fuck are you?
They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they work.
You're literally called Scab Leader. Like, maybe that should...
I don't know if that's his real name.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
I feel like his father got off better being called Mr. Leader. Oh, that's still quite bad.
And I don't mean
Not as bad as just being called Scab.
I mean head measurer. Or whatever
Head...
he is.
Didn't you mention head measurer before?
Maybe.
Like civilized folk, you mean?
Why did you mention head measurer before?
Understand civilized.
Because it's not a good vibe, I think, for a human being.
Oh, was he just the worst guy?
No, this is the worst guy. Scab Leader is the worst.
He's pretty terrible.
He gets worse.
Wow! Impossible. I want to hear him say what a strike is. Okay, you're the worst person imaginable. Just terrible.
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His sets of clothes.
Do not ignore the discrepancy.
The different pieces of the attire seem.
He's got weirdly shiny shoes on.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from. What's it to you?
What's he going to be
Starting to get-
most convinced by?
Starting to get the feeling Scab Leader might be a real piece of work.
I get the feeling Scab Leader might be awful.
Big mess caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right?
I don't think we all are.
From the internet today, in Jamrock, backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling.
No, this one's sad. Again, let's lie. Let's act respectable.
Yeah.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I want to say this, but I don't know if it'll get us anywhere. You
We
know?
don't need to be nice to this guy.
I mean, he is a real piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
We're done here.
Yeah, that's what I thought might happen. Well, that guy's awful. Where was that? The stairs
There he
going
is.
up. Hmm?
Up there, get up to this guy.
None of this is good.
Kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
I like him. He's good.
I like Call Me Mañana a lot.
Be bloody stupid, freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I don't think this is a good. I don't think this is great either.
No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strike?
They are like explaining in very frank terms,
That sounds like a lot of hard
like why strikes are good and scabbing is just the worst. Can we please go for number one? Can we please say that?
I kind of like 3 though. Oh.
I don't believe you. Both Love and Tori said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their best man. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself. I walk right past Measurehead.
Oh no, Robin's warned me about Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Oh, he's big.
Walk right past
Yeah.
him.
Oh, he's very big.
Yeah, he
Press
is.
the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical conflict.
You think that's gonna work out for us?
Not for
You
us.
could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no.
Measurehead is not the best. God damn it, Ben.
Incredibly strong. Sure. You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Well, time to go speak to him, I suppose. Wait, is there a
Yeah.
anything cool here? That's the office I guess we can't get into yet.
Yes, that's the locked door.
I'm gonna press this.
Yep.
Just in case.
Yeah, Measurehead is very funny. They have a lot of fun writing their awful bastard characters in this game.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Oh, I see. He's
Yep.
awful.
His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
You should.
My body is
You should-
unimportant. It's sad.
You should listen to authority on this one, I reckon.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
This guy's awful.
Merely stand up,
Incredible line reads.
sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears.
Sure, I think we got him. I think we can do this.
Feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it. You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Is it too late to go and put all my points into being big and strong?
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race.
God.
I'm obsessed with every single line read from this guy.
Ham still got it.
All of these are terrible. And we are going to get hit to death, I think.
Maybe.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity.
He's the worst.
He's really bad.
Missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now you
I'm also
ascend to
a
the
part of the
genetic
Hoikos,
summit
I think.
Halton. You are
Potatoes are pretty good.
Yeah.
with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the
Inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the oaths to homosexuality you call art. your micros falling skulls.
3%'s possible, Robin.
Percent.
Oh no.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his
Oh no.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
That one.
You should use the health of a jig, please.
No,
Or are you just ending
because
the run?
we have to go to bed.
That's
it's
true.
getting quite late.
You feel something in your chest.
We met the worst man imaginable and the worst man imaginable.
Yep. And we briefly walked past another worst man imaginable.
Oh, we didn't even see another worst man. Wow, we missed one.
Well, we didn't talk to racist lorry driver.
Oh yeah. There's lots of worst men imaginable here.
It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only
This game rules. The writing is so good. It's so much funnier than I thought it would be, but also the atmosphere is thick.
Oh, it's so nice. Going outside and hearing those horns again when you walk outside the Wadding and Rags just pulls you straight back to the game again. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I like the bit where Kim was talking about cars.
Yeah.
That was
He's a speed freak.
That was the only happy bit.
The officer was on the brink of solving the murder case.
Oh dear. Well, we almost solved that murder case, Robin.
How?
It's said in the paper. We were right on the brink.
I think we identified that there was a dead body.
Yes, exactly. Almost done. This game rules, though. I'm in love with the writing. I mean, I knew it'd be good anyway, but I get it now, you know? I'm gonna go and slurp the rest of this game up.
Yeah. We're not going to play the rest of this on stream, are we?
No.
Yeah, it's a treat for Danny.
I'm gonna go sit in a room all weekend and play Disco Elysium. But thank you so much for taking a look at it with me, Robin. I've really enjoyed it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I thought you would have done, but... Ooh, mama, it's good.
Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much as well, everyone at home, for joining us. Thank you again, Ed, for the wonderful, blessed, cursed artifact.
Blessed?
Blessed. It's incredible. A memory of our time playing Disco Elysium. But we're going to go, because it's getting pretty late here. So until next time, thank you so much, everyone, and...
Good night.